That I know he does.
Then Carly, stop trying to talk me out of this. Stop asking me to give up Jason because Sonny is against it. Okay?
You're right. If you want to be with Jason, you deserve to be with him.
So how do I convince Sonny?
You can't. You can't. There's no middle ground with him.
Well, I'm not giving up.
Good. You fight for Jason. You fight for him with everything that you have.
Marco said I could come in. Jason told me it's over.
I know that it hurts, and and I'm sorry.
Are you?
For your pain, yes.
You put him up to it, Sonny, didn't you? Yeah, he says it's his own choice, but it's just you and me now. Tell me the truth.
I told Jason that he's dangerous.
Why? You, of all people, know what a good person Jason is. Why? Aren't you happy that we're together? Jason is kind and thoughtful, and he treats me with respect. Isn't that what you want from me?
You don't understand Jason's
I understand,
word.
Okay? I know enough. All right, I accept that there are things he can't tell me, okay, and that he takes risks. I accept that the work he does for you is illegal, but we can still find the kind of happiness that you and Carly share.
It's different.
No, it's not different. Because we love each other, but he is so loyal to you, he would never go against you. How could you treat him this way? After everything that Jason has done for you. Sonny, you are going to go to him. You're going to go to him and tell him that you changed your mind. Tell him that you've thought it over and you were wrong.
Jason wants you to be safe. He did what he thought was right. Now, if you say you understand him, you know that he doesn't do what he's told. He does what he wants. I explained the situation. He made a decision. He's not going to change his mind. You're going to have to just accept it.
No, Sonny, I don't accept it. I'm never going to accept it. Jason loves me. He would never have walked away from me unless it was on your order.
I was just trying to protect...
You know what? You don't get to make decisions for me, Sonny, because you don't know me. You look at me and you see this sweet, innocent little sister, this delicate little flower that you need to shelter, but that's just some image in your head. That is what you want to believe, but that is not who I am, Sonny. I can take care of myself. I have been doing it since I was little.
You still can get hurt?
No.
Or even killed?
Jason will protect me.
Yeah? Can he protect you all the time?
You know what? I will take the risk. Yeah, I'll take the risk, Sonny. You know, you say that Jason is clear on his decisions? Well, so am I. I love him, and I want to be with him.
You're gonna have to move on.
No.
It's over.
No, Jason loves me. I know it. You're used to getting your way, Sonny, but this time it's different because I will fight you with everything that I've got.
Yeah, well, you're gonna hurt yourself, and you're gonna hurt Jason. If you really love him, you let him go.
That's how you got Jason, isn't it? By telling him the only way to love me was to leave me.
Jason is putting your well-being ahead of his own. That's a nice thing that he's doing, isn't it?
Love isn't walking away, Sonny, or controlling other people's life. What do you really get out of this, huh? Does it make you important deciding who gets to be happy? Do you get some kick out of knowing that there is one person so loyal to you that he'd be willing to break his own heart on your command?
You have every right to be angry.
Now, I thought I was wrong about you. After finding out that AJ had lied and used me. You know, I thought for a minute that I actually had an older brother I could count on. I couldn't count on my parents, but I had a brother that I could rely on.
You can't.
No. You only want what's best for Sonny, no one else. And now you want to take away Jason. But you don't control him or me, okay? And we're going to be together and you are not going to stop it.
Well, I won't have to.
No. Jason
already has.
No, Jason said that he loves me, and I know it. I know he does. Why can't you just let us love each other? You know what? God, I hate you. I hate you.
All right, now you be careful on that ice, all right?
Yeah.
I will.
Good. Don't skate too fast, okay?
That's the fun part.
Our boy has a mind of his own.
Yeah. Well, I can deal with it. Can you?
Have fun skating.
I will.
All right.
We won't be late. Jason.
Hi, Jason.
Go. Why did you leave the hospital?
I'm okay.
Don't you need to get some rest or something?
You going ice skating, buddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to a play date with kids from school.
He's gonna be supervised?
Yes, Sonny.
You better get going so you're not late.
I'm glad you're feeling better.
Okay, well, don't hug Jason. We can't hug him right now, so just blow him a kiss. Or that. Okay, or that. See ya. Bye, guys.
Bye, Daddy.
So Carly's trying to call you all night because Marco said that you took your bike out. I wish it didn't have to be like this. Yeah, so do I. Maybe you should just take a couple of days, to rest.
No, it's too quiet over there.
So does that mean you want to get back to work? You know what? Maybe it's just not a good idea for you to be walking around like this.
If you want me to work, I'll work.
Well, I'm just saying if you want to,
Is the whole point that I'm supposed to be doing my job?
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's right. A gunman opened fire on me and Carly. He was shooting blanks. It was a warning from Faith Roscoe.
She doesn't have the money or the guys to go to war with you.
Well, your cousin Ned is bankrolling her. She's greedy. He wants revenge. Bad combination. I need you to let her know that if she moves again, I'll stop her.
The wiring? Is everything up to code? Great. No, anytime you can get to it would be really nice. Thanks.
You're here bright and early.
Did you find Jason?
I saw him this morning.
Oh, good. Then he must have been home.
Yes, he was.
What about Sonny? Were you able to get through to him? Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to pry.
You know, Rick, maybe you're right. Actually, I could use a sounding board, so could you tell me what makes sense and what doesn't?
Sure, fire away.
What do you think? Do you think we should go with an expensive dance floor or a cheap one, since it's just going to wear out anyway? And what do you think about the colors we chose and the lighting?
Okay, Carly, you know what? I get it. Butt out, right?
It's better to discuss this dance floor than it is to discuss honey.
I didn't mean to push you.
He does not like to be discussed when he's not in the room.
You know what is really amazing to me? How you understand the rules of Sonny's world.
Okay, I made a few mistakes. The rules are not that difficult.
They are for some of us, Carly.
You know what? It is about loyalty,
Loyalty?
Rick.
How does that apply to the women in his life?
What? I'm his wife. He's my husband. I'm loyal.
No.
Is there a
Why does
problem
Courtney
here?
need to be protected or shielded from danger, yet you seem to live with it every day?
It's different.
What do you mean different? How? Come on.
Different.
How is it that Sonny needs to protect some people and yet other people can tough it out?
Okay, if he had his way, Michael and I, we would be locked up in some castle on some island somewhere.
Okay, so why are you still here?
Because I won't go. He has tried to push me away over and over, and I won't move. I'm incredibly persistent.
Oh, you will not get an argument from me.
The point is, I wore him down. It's just better for everybody if I'm close to Sonny, no matter the danger.
All right, fine, it works for you. Well, what about Courtney, huh? Yeah, is Courtney going to be able to wear Jason down?
I'd like to think so, but Sonny honestly thinks he is helping Jason. And Jason is incredibly loyal to Sonny. Even even if it breaks his own heart.
If you got my other messages, but could you just call me back?
You shouldn't leave your door unlocked. Who am I to talk, right?
Go away.
I want to help you.
Does that mean you changed your mind?
It means I want you happy. Let me give you a life.
Your life. You mean send me away?
So you can start over.
No, you mean forget about Jason, but that isn't gonna happen.
Well, that's what you say now, but in a month, 6 months down the
You
line,
think I'm just
you're not
gonna
even
forget
think...
the man that I love in 6 months? Why is that, Sonny? I mean, are you the only person who gets to be loyal? Nobody loves forever except you, Sonny. Is that the way it works?
Okay, you know what? I know it's hard for Jason, but he doesn't want to see you.
That's a lie.
He doesn't want you to hurt any more than I do.
So you want to protect me?
Yes. Well, what do you think I'm trying to do?
There is no protection when you were left behind, and you know it. There's only an empty space in your heart that never fully heals. But so what? You move on, and if you are lucky, someday you will find love. And if you're even luckier, that person will love you back. That's what Jason and I have, and you are not going to take it away from us.
You get involved in Jason's life, it's going to ruin your life. I'm telling you that right now.
Why do you get to be married and Jason doesn't? Why do you get to have a family and Jason can't even see anybody?
And not anybody, just you.
I never wanted anything from you, and I still don't. God, you are selfish. Sonny, you take money from people who work hard to earn it, and the second they try to fight back, you make them disappear. But you know what? You can't make me disappear. I am not going anywhere.
Go ahead and hate me. But at least you're safe. And you won't die in anybody's arms. And you won't get shot down because of Jason.
Wow, you can control all that? I am
It's
impressed.
my responsibility to make sure that you are protected and that you are out of danger. That's all I'm trying to do. You are my sister. Did you forget that?
No.
No?
You're nothing.
What do you mean
To me,
I'm...
Sonny, I don't have a brother. Just go. Get out.
Is that what you really
Get
want?
out. Just go.
Place is shaping up.
What do you want?
You know, I think if you really put your mind to it, you could be open by Valentine's Day.
What difference does it make?
Well, I'm sure Sonny wouldn't miss your opening.
Okay, I don't have time for this. Get to your point.
Brenda and I getting married on Valentine's Day. It'd be in everyone's best interest if Sonny were otherwise engaged.
Oh, so he doesn't crash your wedding?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, is Jason here?
Come in.
You seen Jason today?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna invite him to the Versailles room at the Port Charles Hotel day after tomorrow on Valentine's Day.
What's going on?
Jax and I are getting married.
Didn't show up when he was supposed to marry Brenda. Why do you think he'd bother now?
Just try to keep Sonny away.
You don't trust Brenda at all, do you?
Do you trust Sonny?
Yes, I do, with my life. And as far as Brenda's concerned, Sonny's married to me, so she's a non-issue.
You sure about that?
Yes, I am.
Just keep Sonny busy on Valentine's Day. I think it'll be better for all of us.
Oh, hey. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, you too.
surprised you're not out with Sonny trying to figure out a way to send Courtney out of town.
Well, actually, I was supposed to be meeting with him, but he was kind of busy. You know, somebody's with him.
Who?
Look, Carly, I don't want to get in the middle of this whole thing, okay?
Who was with Sonny?
Brenda.
Well, I'll give Jason the invitation.
Thanks.
I'm not sure he'll show.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know about Courtney.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's tough for Jason, but he did the right thing.
Yeah, I agree. He saved her life by letting her go.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. Well, yeah, but, you know, I'm not sure. The only thing that... I'm not sure Courtney has the strength to let go of him.
Yeah. See you later.
Walk me to my club.
We're not there yet.
I can make it the rest of the way unchaperoned.
No, I don't like you walking around late at night like this. It's not good.
And I don't like you treating Courtney and Jason the way you are. So there you have it.
Message received, Mr. Corinthos. Am I supposed to be honored that you sent Jason Morgan himself to threaten me? Did you order him to put his hands around my throat?
Well, you don't look like you suffered too badly. Let me give you a warning. Take what's left of your husband's money and buy a nice condo in Miami, because if you come after me again, Jason will finish the job.
Mm-hmm. Push me. I push back.
You act like a man, you have to expect to be treated like a man, Faith. Let's go.
You put Jason back to work? Is that how you're gonna try and keep Jason and Courtney apart? By getting your best friend killed?
I'm not discussing this with you.
Jason was in a car accident. He is barely out of the hospital and you send him into a dangerous situation. What if Faith's bodyguards had laid into him?
You'd handle it. It's his job.
Oh, and that's the point you just couldn't wait to make, isn't it? That every day Jason wakes up, it could be his last. Were you hoping maybe that he'd get a little roughed up?
Jason wanted to get back to work. What do you want me to say?
Really? Like he wanted to break up with Courtney? Why don't you just admit it, Sonny? Admit that you are punishing Jason for getting involved with your sister.
If he had never looked twice at Courtney, I still would have sent him after Faith, because one thing has nothing to do with the other.
No, you were giving him an order. And if he hadn't followed it, you would have said he was disloyal, wouldn't you?
You don't know what the hell
Wouldn't
you're
you?
talking
No, you used his loyalty against him.
No, I told him the truth. That he's too dangerous for Courtney.
No.
What?
No. If Jason is in love with your sister, Sonny, don't you realize that he is never going to be able to fully give his heart to anybody else? Just like Courtney is never going to find real happiness with some other guy. So basically, the bottom line here is you are condemning your sister and your best friend to live the rest of their lives without love and without happiness.
You remember how you felt after I got shot?
Sonny?
And they took me to surgery? No.
This has
I want you to...
nothing to
Oh, no, hold on. I want you to remember something else. The car wreck. When your best friend died. You remember that? No, I'm serious here. You remember the little details, the last words she spoke to you? Do you remember how it felt to watch somebody who's part of your heart die when it didn't have to happen, when it could have been avoided? Now, I want you to rewind to 15 minutes before that car wreck. Would you have taken Charlotte out of that car, or could you look me in the eyes and tell me you would have left her in it? You think you can rewind to 15 minutes before you fell down the stairs at the Quartermain? Would you now stay the hell away from that house? Or would you still walk up the stairs, get to the top, and be with AJ? Would you? Look at me. Look at me!
No!
Would you?
No!
Then why? Why, when I know what's coming, and it can be avoided, why can't I stop Courtney from seeing Jason?
You don't get it. You don't get that all the pain you are putting Jason and Courtney through is useless. They love each other. And when two people are meant to be together, they will be together.
Jason understands what's best, even if you don't.
All right, Sonny, let's say you send Courtney 3,000 miles away. And a power line falls on her and she dies. How'd you protect her then? All you will have done is deprive Courtney and Jason of love in their life. It's flawed thinking, Sonny. It's really...
The odds, listen, the odds of Courtney getting hit by a power line are much less than if she gets hurt or even dies staying with Jason. Do you agree with that or not?
So Jason doesn't get to have love in his life? Do you have any idea how hypocritical and hateful and controlling that is?
No.
I mean, you get to have me, and you get to have Michael, and any other children that we are lucky enough to have, and you deprive Courtney and Jason of that
Okay, I don't want to hear you talking. No, I'm tired of this.
Have I hit
Stay
a
out of
nerve?
it.
No, you're not shutting me up this time, Sonny. Not about this. You're selfish.
Am I?
Yeah, because after all the loyalty he has given to you, you don't deserve one.
Okay, what do you know about loyalty? Lying behind my back, always saying
Right.
stuff and going behind my back.
I'm the
What do you
liar.
know?
I'm untrustworthy, and yet you're perfect. Sonny, you've never lied to me. You've never kept secrets.
I did what
You've
I had to
never
do.
done-
I did what I had to do.
I'm sick and tired of the world according to Sonny Corinthos.
Well, you're the one who said you can handle it. You change your mind? Then go ahead, go. I sure as hell not gonna stop you.
Fine, Sonny. You enjoy your perfection, because I've had enough.
I guess you heard some of that.
Yeah, I was just on my way over to Elm Street, so just happened to be, that didn't sound very good.
Yeah, well, don't let it bother you. Anyway, you got a wedding to
Yeah,
get ready for.
I have a lot of things to get done before tomorrow.
Well, you better get to it.
Yeah.
I hope you'll be very happy.
Sonny, I just... There's something I need to tell you. You guys fight like that all the time?
Not all the time, just, occasionally.
I want to make sure that you're happy because I wanted you to know that I am. And it's because of you. I finally get it. I finally understand why you left me and what you must have gone through afterwards. And I just want to say thank you for my life.
I don't know what to say.
To say you're welcome. And goodbye.
I'm selfish. We both know that. I do what I want. I take what I want.
okay? And I want my life with Carly. I don't want to lose her. And, well, I don't know what just happened, but, you know, I just wanted to be, wait. I wanted to be able to kiss you and still be in love with Carly, and I am. I will always love you. You know that? And I'll be happy for you. I want the best for you. Even if it's with Jackson.
I'll always love you. And I'll always want the best for you, too. Yeah, even if it's with Carly, it's...
You know, you were right.
It was a great ride.
You all right?
Fine. Sophie, we want to make sure we have extra candles in the bag, because when they go, I want everything to have lots of candles in it. I just don't want anything to go wrong tonight, that's all.
Come on, you're not superstitious about the club's past, are you?
That was decades ago.
Could you please be a little bit more careful? The broom and clean that up. I haven't even opened yet. Look, one bad thing's supposed to go wrong, right? Just happened. From here on out, everything else is going to be terrific. I promise.
Kissed Brenda last night. All these months of fighting myself, and I let it happen again, and for no other reason. And she was there, and I had to know. You're not gonna believe this, but I wanted to be able to kiss Brenda and still love Carly. And I do. You always wanted me to be happy, Lily, and I gotta tell you something. I think I finally am. I don't miss what used to be. I don't ache anymore for what I can't have. Because what I do have, for once, is love. And I gotta tell you, it's not what I expected. It's better. Carly has given me more than I ever wanted in my life. Maybe I should go thank her, huh?
I was going to open in a few minutes, all right? Come on, go. Hey, you're not all right, are you?
It's like you said, it's better just to get all the disasters out of the way up front.
Carly, you've been working on this club for a long time, all right? You're gone over every detail. Look around. Tell them what happened right now. You're standing here all alone. Your mind isn't even on it.
Why would you care?
Of course I care. I'm your friend. Why wouldn't I care?
No, you're not. I hardly know you.
Carly, we've been working together for a while now.
Yes, we have been, and you've been very helpful every step of the way. Always with a great idea, an encouraging word. And you've been just about perfect.
That's a problem?
Yeah, you're too perfect. Rick, you're too helpful, you're too interested, and a lawyer with your credentials has better things to do.
Carly, I told you before, I believe in you. And
yeah, you've told me a lot of things, and I bought into it because I wanted to. Because I believed in this club. And I wanted somebody who believed in it, too, to stand by me. But you know what, Rick? It's too much.
Carly, why don't you tell me what's wrong?
Why?
Because obviously something's bothering you.
Yeah, and so if I tell you what are you going to do, Rick? You going to console me? You going to be the great support that you've always been? Or do you just want to know a little bit more about Sonny's wife?
Why would I want to do that?
I don't know, Rick. You tell me.
Okay, you're way off base here.
Oh, am I? Because Jason doesn't like you. And he's never wrong.
Oh.
And, I don't know. You've made yourself so indispensable to me, Rick. It doesn't add up. Unless you're angling for something.
You know what? Wait a minute. I don't know what I had said or done to make you think this, but this really isn't.
Do you want to know who you sound like, Rick? You sound like me. When I first moved to town, because I lied to everybody I met. I pretended I was sweet, I pretended I was helpful, and the whole time I had an agenda. Is any of this sounding familiar to you?
Okay, right. Obviously, something happened to set you off because this has nothing to do with...
No, it has everything to do with you. It took me a little bit of time to figure it out, and now I see beyond all the charming, smooth exterior. And I sure wish Sonny was going to still be around because I would tell him exactly
Carly,
what
will you
I
please,
think. You know what, Rick? Get moving, because we are open for business. I'm late.
That's all right. You're just in time. Club's just about to open.
What's Carly doing over there?
I have no idea.
Is she okay?
No, I don't think so. But when I asked her about it, she shut me down. I don't know, maybe you'll have better luck.
Hey. Hey. You're upset.
Is that obvious?
Did something happen with Jason?
Try Sonny.
You guys had an argument?
Oh, no, much worse. He's gone back to Brenda.
Carly, that's impossible.
No, it's inevitable.
Okay, Carly, look, I don't know what you heard, but there's no way.
I saw it, Courtney. I saw it with my own eyes. They were standing there on the docks. They were holding each other, and they were kissing. Like they were the only two people who existed in this world.
No, I don't believe it. Brenda's probably already called off her wedding to Jax. Well, why would they do this? Or why would she plan to marry Jax if she wasn't in love with him?
She is. She just loves Sonny more. She certainly played this one down to the wire, though, didn't she? Trying to get a response out of Sonny. She got one. He probably couldn't stand it. She was actually going to marry Jax. So he didn't want it to happen, and he took care of it last night.
Carly, it is so obvious how much Sonny loves you. When you can see it in his eyes and the way he treats you.
Sonny wanted our marriage to work. But Brenda is something he tried to fight, and finally he just couldn't resist.
I'm sorry, but I just don't see it.
He lied to me. He lied to himself. Brenda's like this force of nature for him, okay? It doesn't matter how awful she is to him or how clingy or neurotic or how much she tells him she hates him and she wants Jax. There is this hold that they have on each other. There's nothing I can do to stop it.
You could fight for him.
Do you know how long I've been fighting and how much it hurts? I'm not fighting for him. If he wants to be somewhere else, I'm not ticketing. No, Brenda wins. Hey, why don't you just try and talk to Sonny? I am sure that he has a good explanation. Sonny will come to me sooner or later, and he will be polite. And he will tell me that he couldn't help himself, and he will promise to take care of me for the rest of my life. He'll give me all the money that I could ever need. And then he's going to tell me how they had history between them, that he couldn't fight it, and that he is in love with Brenda. There's people coming now, Courtney. Your host is gone.
No, I don't want to leave you like this.
You know what? I'm going to be fine. I'm just putting myself together. Go. People are here for a good time. Please. Go.
Can we spend some time alone? There's something that I need to tell you.
She made in the morning getting ready for the opening. There were a few last-minute crises.
Well, it looked like it all worked out for you.
Well, there's still a few glitches.
No. Wait. Let Rick handle it. This cannot wait.
I need 10 minutes.
No.
I got things to...
Something happened last night. And I need to tell you about it.
Excuse me, may I have your attention, please? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. I would like to welcome you all to the grand opening of The Cellar.
Yeah.
You are all here. You are all here thanks to the talent and the vision of one particular lady, the owner, Mrs. Carly Corinthos.
Welcome to The Cellar. I would like to introduce a few people who were instrumental in getting this place started. First, Rick Lansing, for helping me get the club together, and to my friends and family who have always supported me. And last, but not least, to my husband, my generous and loving husband, Sonny Corinthos, who has stood behind me every step of the way. Enjoy yourselves, everyone.
All right. First round is on the house.
It's not a good idea for you to be here.
I'm here for Carly. I'm Stan.
I'm telling you as a friend that you shouldn't be here.
This is important to Carly. If she asked me to be here, I'm not going to walk out on an opening night.
What's the matter? Can a girl get a drink around here?
Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Roscoe, but we're full up.
I don't have patience for this.
No, please don't cause a problem.
Hey, Rick, look, I'll take care of this. My guest?
Well, look, who's come to welcome me?
Good night, Faith.
I have a particular interest in being here. You know, the place used to belong to my grandmother.
Well, that's history, and so are you.
What's the matter, Sonny? Do I look armed and dangerous to you?
No, you know what you look like? A small-time player running a bluff. You run a small-time operation, and you have a very, very big mouth. Now, either you leave, or I will have you thrown out.
Really? Do you want your patrons to see your muscle strong-arming a lady?
What lady?
Well, this club has a lousy track record for opening nights. Think about it, Sonny.
You're not leaving, are you? Yeah, I can't stay. Carly, this is your biggest night. Yeah, well, Sonny wants to talk to me. He said it's about something that happened last night. So let him talk to you. Look, I know that I should just get it over with, because if he's gonna leave me, he's gonna do it whether or not he tells me right now or later. But I can't deal with this tonight, Courtney.
No, that's what he's gonna say.
Yes, I do. I don't want to hear it right now. Carly just said it's fair.
Did she tell you why she was upset?
You know, I think it's about something private.
Okay, I'll see
I'll leave.
It's the last thing I want. Oh, grand opening not going as well as you'd hoped.
Get the hell out of my way.
It's your party. Cry if you want to.
Follow her. Give Mrs. Corinthos a night to remember.
Jason. You seen Carly?
She was with Courtney a few minutes.
She was, but she knew I had to talk to her about something, and she disappeared. I think something's wrong.
Can I buy you a drink?
Do you know who I am?
You're a beautiful lady alone at a bar.
No, I'm Mrs. Sonny Corinthos. And if my husband knew you were buying me a drink, you'd be sleeping at the bottom of the river.
Get a vodka on ice.
Hey, can I have some more nuts? Happy Valentine's Day.
Stay tuned for scenes from the next General Hospital.
Why would she take off without seeing anything? That's not
That's what I'm telling you. It's opening night. She wouldn't miss it for the world. If she left, something is not right. Can you go find her?
You're so incredibly arrogant.
Could you not do this right now, Courtney?
Did you know that the whole time he's been playing God with us, ordering you to give me up and trying to send me away, he's been cheating on Carly?
Hey, can I get some more nuts? Happy Valentine's Day. Can I get another?
It's been a while since we've seen you around here. Why tonight?
Why not?
I thought you opened up that new club of yours.
I did. The cellar's open and it's a raging success.
Well, good. I get to say I knew you went.
Cellar's your place? I read a write-up in the Herald. Sounds like it's the place to check out.
Yeah, well, it is. Wanna know why? Because it's my place, my club, my vision, and it was realized.
So why aren't you there basking in the glory?
I can't because my husband's there and he's got something important to tell me.
That's a bad thing.
Well, it depends on what side you're on. He's gonna tell me we're through.
So that's what this is about, Carly? Thinks I've been unfaithful?
Carly saw you kissing Brenda on the pier. So what happened, Sonny? You and Brenda got so hot for each other, you know, with your big scary love, you couldn't find someplace private to go?
No, it wasn't like that.
God, you're such a hypocrite. Telling Jason to leave me alone so he won't hurt me. What about the way that you're hurting your own wife?
Okay, see, you don't know what you're talking about. See, Carly misinterpreted what she saw.
Hold on. Tell me what's going on. Were you kissing Brenda or not?
Yeah, I kissed her.
And it was no ordinary kiss. It was a reunion.
You ever hear the expression, turnabout's fair play? See, your old man cheats on you. You get to return the favor.
Get off of me, all right? What do you think I am, a slut? Love my husband. Get off of me. What are you doing? Get off of me. No, I don't want to go anywhere.
You can use... Hey, you heard me. She said she doesn't want to go.
What happened with Brenda is a one-time thing. I have not been unfaithful to Carly, and I am not leaving her.
So what, you think it's better to just stay with Carly and keep breaking her heart over and over again? Why don't you just admit, Sonny, that love is just a word to you? You don't feel it. That's why it was so easy for you to take it away from Jason and me.
All right, Courtney.
I want you to go. Yes, you will. You and everybody else. Hey, Charlie, that's it. The club is closed. That's it. It's closed. Everyone goes. Staff, guests, everyone out. Max Mark will help them.
All right? You heard the man. Everybody out.
Go.
Come on, guys.
Come on.
Okay.
I'm just asking you to leave.
You're on your way out, brother.
I don't understand.
Well, I need to speak to Sonny alone.
If you need anything, call me.
What the hell are you thinking?
I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm so dizzy. Hardly anything.
Come on, you know what? Why don't you let me take you?
No. I can't see Sonny. I'm not seeing. I'll call Jason. Jason will take care of me. No. Why did you do that?
Okay. Don't worry, I'll call Jason.
Why are we here? What are you doing? Where's Jason?
Just sit down. Sit down. Yeah, it's all right. Hey, everything's all right. Don't worry, okay? I called him. He's on his way.
I can't live with Jason. Because it's going to hurt Courtney. And I can't live across the hall from Brenda and Sonny while that witch lives my life.
Sonny's leaving for Brenda.
Yeah. Any fool could have seen it. I
Carly,
saw
are you
it. What, did you hear me? I said that I saw it. And then he stays out all night. Now he's got something important to tell me. You connect the dots for me.
You know, I would tell anyone who would listen to me how much you've given me. But I gave you something too. Carly and Michael were my family, and I turned them over to you because I trusted that you can make him happier than I ever could. I trusted that you would love Carly and that you would honor her.
I do.
You think it honors Carly kissing Brenda in public?
It wasn't like that. Courtney and Carly, I guess they misinterpreted the situation that they didn't understand. You're supposed to.
I understand.
'Cause you know me.
I understand, Sonny.
Okay.
Let's be honest.
Fine.
You've been lying to Carly ever since
now I'm
Brenda
a
came
liar.
back.
I'm a liar now.
Well, haven't you been?
No.
Something's going on. I don't know what it is, but Carly came to me right before I married Brenda crying, saying, Jason, he's going to leave me for her. I said, no, Carly, he's not. He doesn't love her. He loves you. Trust me.
I never lie. I love my wife.
How could you let this happen?
I don't seek out Brenda. You don't understand what happened. I'm going to tell you what happened.
Tell me.
Okay, I was on the docks. I'm fighting with Carly. She walks away. I turn around. There's Brenda. One thing leads to another. She comes to me. We kiss. Now, the reason I kissed her is because I needed to find out for myself once and for all, and I did. It's over. And the fact that Carly saw me kissing Brenda kills me inside.
Well, I think that's going to be a little hard for Carly to grasp right now.
Okay, wait a minute. She's my wife. I hurt her. I have to fix it.
Fine. Go fix it. I'll wait here in case she comes back.
Okay, you know what? I didn't betray your trust. Your instincts were 100% right. I love my wife even more than she loves me.
Here. I thought you'd be at Carly's club opening.
Change of plans.
Oh.
Aren't you supposed to be getting married?
Yeah, change of plans. Jax found out that we were kissing last night, and he got a little upset.
Well, you should have just told him we were saying goodbye.
I told him that. He didn't believe me. blame him. I've had a hard time staying away from you in the past.
Sorry, you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right. I love him. I was walking down the aisle and I really thought I was going to be happy forever.
Wait a minute, you were walking down the aisle?
Yeah.
He left you at the altar?
Yeah, well, at least he showed up and told me the truth to my face. We just lost trust. Without trust, love means nothing.
I don't know why I feel like this. I've never felt like this before.
You said you had very little to drink.
Yeah. One, maybe 2 drinks. I don't know.
All right. You know what? You need to rest.
Did you call Jason? Did you give him the right address?
Yeah, of course I did. He'll be here in a minute.
You know what? Jason doesn't like you. He thinks you're smooth. And always with an angle. And you know what? The joke's on you because Sonny is never, ever gonna like you. So you spent too much time trying to suck up to the wrong woman. You should have been trying to score points with Brenda, waiting for Jason in the parking lot.
You know what? You know what, Carly?
What?
I said you need to...
I know, like Jason's coming to get me.
You know what? I'm sorry, Jack's hurt you. I can't stick around. I gotta find Carly.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay here and wait for Jason, unless you think that's gonna be a problem for him, or maybe for you guys.
Shouldn't be a problem. No, you know.
Everything okay with Carly?
She saw us together and decided that I've been lying to her about my feelings for you from the start.
Yeah. Wow, that explains a lot. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, she disappeared from the club, and I've been looking for her. My men are trying to find her. Nobody can find her. I guess she's out there hiding somewhere, thinking that I'm going to tell her I don't want to see her anymore.
You really love her?
Cody's my life.
Well, you better go find her. As soon as you tell her that, everything will be okay. See ya.
I love a champagne breakfast. But what's the occasion?
I'm just proud of the restraint you showed last night.
You call that restraint? If I'd been any wilder, I would have killed you.
Not here, Faith.
Oh.
Back at the opening of Carly's club.
Yes, of course.
You could have ordered a shootout, but you didn't. You held back, knowing that we don't want that kind of trouble from Sonny. We want to wait and catch him when we're ready.
And he's not. I can be subtle If I try really, really hard. Besides, I know there are many ways to mortally wound your enemies.
Mm-hmm. You know them all, don't you?
You bet.
What the hell did you do to my wife?
To start today the way we ended last night.
What happened here?
Look, it came as a surprise to me too, but once we got back here to the motel.
What? Tell me what happened.
You really don't remember what happened last night at all?
I left the club. I went to Jake's. I got a drink.
And then that dead drunk loser tried to pick you up, and he was grabbing you.
Then you showed up.
Right.
That's the last thing I remember.
Well, it's pretty obvious what happened last night. I mean, before we got here, you know, between you and Sonny. I assumed that you two had a fight, but I mean, I've never seen you like that. You've gone way beyond it.
Did I come on to you? Whose idea was it to get this hotel?
Yours.
Why didn't you stop me?
You didn't exactly take no for an answer, all right? You told me that you and Sonny were all through, that you needed somebody new, you know? Somebody like me. Carly, I don't profess myself to be any kind of saint here, but I don't think that there's a man alive who could have resisted you last night.
I'll give you 5 seconds to turn around and get out of here.
If you've done something to my wife, and you don't tell me now, if I find out later, you're both
Sonny,
dead.
You did it. And you know it. You treated your wife like garbage when you went down to the docks and started groping Brenda.
Shut up!
Jack stopped his wedding to Brenda because you were seen kissing her. So congratulations, you devastated 2 women, ruined 3 lives with 1 self-indulgent act. So, whether your wife is found dead or alive, it's on you.
You say dead, huh? Did you say dead? Get over here! Where is my wife?
Back off. Before the only problem I have is your blood on my carpet.
You better hold on tight to that gun. Because if you guys did anything to my wife, you're gonna need it.
What in God's name did you do?
Well, maybe you should give Carly a little time and let her get in touch with you first.
She could be in trouble, Courtney.
Or maybe she's in a motel somewhere processing the fact that her husband's been cheating on her.
Carly?
It's me. This isn't good.
I'm still working some leads.
I need you at the penthouse.
All right, I'll be right there. I gotta go.
Jason, why are you still taking orders from Sonny after everything
Courtney,
he's
Carly is
done?
missing. We need to figure out a way to find her. Nothing. None of the men found a trace for her, but she did go to Jake's. After the cellar. Bartender didn't see who she left with or who she was with at the bar.
Somebody went after Carly to get to
We're
me.
checking everywhere and everyone.
I paid a visit
find her.
to Faith and Ned this morning. Something's wrong with her. There was a lie in her eyes. She might have had her hand in this.
Okay, I'll check it out. Yeah, there is another possibility.
Yeah? What?
I don't know, maybe she doesn't want to be found.
Jason, if Carly thought for 1 second that I was going to leave her for Brenda, she wouldn't be hiding. She would fight me tooth and nail like she's done 1,000
she
times.
just got tired of fighting, Sonny.
You know her. She doesn't give up.
Yeah,
Carly's strong.
I know that.
You know?
I know. I mean, you told her to believe that you loved her, that this marriage was real. You know how Carly is. She gets scared. In the beginning, she was forcing herself to trust you. She turns a corner, sees you and Brenda.
It was one kiss. It was wrong, but what do you want me to do here?
I'm just telling you why I think she might quit fighting. It hurt too much. You know how that feels. Maybe that's what happened to Carly.
Liquor.
I didn't mean to, sleep with you, Rick.
Yeah, but it happened. I'm not ashamed to say it, Carly. I think we were wonderful last night.
I told you. I told you that I act out when I get hurt and when I get angry.
Carly, I don't think we need to get weird about this, all right? Come on, we're friends.
No, we're not. You're not my friend. A friend would have seen that I was in trouble last night, and he would have turned me down. I gotta go. I gotta go home so Sonny can tell me he's leaving me for Brenda.
Yeah, why would you look forward to that?
Because it'll be over then. Okay, there's not gonna be a chance that we can work this through again. He's gonna tell me about Brenda. I'm gonna tell him about you. It'll be over forever.
You're not going to do that. Hmm? Not ever. Now listen, there is nothing to be gained by telling Sonny what happened between us.
I don't like keeping secrets. They had this way of coming out anyway and blowing up your life.
You want to get back at Sonny for kissing Brenda? I think this qualifies as overkill.
Well, that's a very interesting choice of words, Rick. Because when I tell Sonny, he's gonna call me a whore. I'm gonna call him a pig. We're gonna rip each other to pieces. And then when the dust finally settles, I'll have my son. He'll have Brenda. Then he's gonna send Jason to come kill you.
And knowing that, you'd still tell Sonny.
I was drunk last night. You took advantage. You know what? You can pay.
You know what? This isn't you, Carly. You have a heart.
I have a heart. What about your heart, huh? You took advantage of a
What
situation.
happened to you? You answer
took
me.
advantage
You
of
owe me that much.
Oh, I don't owe you anything. You know what? If you knew me, really knew me, you would know that if you try and use me, you will be out of my life permanently.
Okay, fine. So you and Sonny are over. Huh? Don't be stupid. Yeah, don't expose yourself to an attack. Let him operate from a position of guilt. You operate from a position of strength. You'll get more in the divorce settlement that way. Both you and your son.
Okay, Rick, well, you know what? Now there's your next mistake. You don't try to use my son to manipulate me. It's cheap. You want to stay alive? You better run.
Carly. Carly, you are hurt and you're angry, but you're smarter than this.
We both know that, but that doesn't mean she doesn't hurt. Maybe seeing you and Brenda was too much
I never
for her.
stopped loving Carly, and I never will. You know that.
Yes,
so
I believe you. I'm not the one who matters here.
Okay,
I
you know what?
believe
Forget that. Forget that. I don't think she ran away. Not this time. Not for this long. Come on. She wouldn't do that to Michael. Give me that. Let me have it.
Hold on. Hello.
Jason, hey, it's me.
Carly. Okay, just hold on. Are you okay? Someone grab you?
No, it's nothing like that. Can you come get me?
All right, I'll be right there.
Where is she? Okay, you're not gonna keep me away from mom and wife, Jason. Tell me where she is. I was with Jason when you called. I forced him to tell me where you were.
Right. Well, why not? This is as good a place as any to end things.
Nothing.
Stop. Don't lie to me. Okay, there's no point in it anymore, Sonny, but I'm going to tell you something. Before you tell me you are leaving our marriage and you're walking away, I have a few things to say about the subject of Brenda.
Okay, you know what? I know you saw me with Brenda, but it's not what you think.
Don't tell me it's not what I think. I saw it, Sonny. I saw you kissing her right here. Well, you couldn't resist her anymore? You couldn't fight it? I can't fight it anymore either, okay, Sonny? I loved you. And I gave our marriage everything that we had. I'm not crawling. I'm not doing this anymore. You know what? I told you when Brenda came back to town. I told you could go to her. You refused. And I also told you that if you make me believe that you want our marriage to last and then you end up going back to her anyway, that it would tear me apart, and you did it anyway. Didn't you think that I'd want to hurt you as much as you hurt me? Didn't you think I'd want payback?
Is that why you disappeared, payback?
Yeah. You're damn right. When I saw you kissing Brenda, part of me died and the other part of me went crazy. Why did you do it? Why? I told you I would give you a divorce. All I asked was for you to be honest with me.
I don't want a divorce. I don't want Brenda. I want you. Can you get that or not?
No.
I want you. You're my wife. That's who I want. There's nobody on this earth who has the power to tear us apart. Wait, come here.
Don't.
I kissed Brenda. I was absolutely wrong. You are entitled to hate it. You can be angry for as long as you want, as long as you need to be. But I'm going to tell you, I am going to fight. I am going to fight to hang on to our marriage.
Don't you ask me to believe in us. Don't do this. Don't you know that it hurts me? I don't want to hurt anymore because every time it's more pain than the last. I'd rather let all this go.
I'm not going to let you go. I'm not going to do it.
You don't want me, Sonny.
Yes, I do.
I am not enough for you. I am not... I am not needy, and I am not spoiled and perfect, and I'm never going to be that little doll that you stole from everybody, who you thought were better than you. Brenda's your trophy. I'm a consolation prize. I'm what you decided to settle for when you thought that she was gone forever, and it's not enough for me, Sonny. I loved you. I loved you with everything I had, and
you
then
still love me. That's why you're standing here fighting for me when you don't even want to, and I will fight for you as hard as I have to.
You know what? You fought yourself as long as you could, and then you gave in, Sonny.
If I still love Brenda, I would be with her. I don't want to be with her. I want to be with you.
Don't.
I was with Brenda for a little more than a year, okay? Yeah, there was always love, but it was never a life. You're my life. We have a life together. We had a child together. We lost him together. We made a lot of mistakes. Leaving, coming back. Come here, listen to me. Just listen for 1 second, all right? how you love me. When you're angry, when you're afraid, when you're crazy in love. I've seen you so hurt. You can barely stand. But you always could. You know me better than anybody. You are no trophy, okay? You're nothing I stole. You're no consolation prize. You are my wife. And I love you. That's forever.
Are important to him.
I don't want to climb into bed and act like it's gonna fix all our problems. It's not gonna change anything. It's just gonna bury our problems for a little while, and then eventually they're gonna come back and cause more damage.
I made a big mistake. You know, and it's not gonna be my first or my last, but I can promise you with absolute certainty there was never a chance of me leaving you. I made a wrong turn. I went down a road I don't want to travel. I screwed up. I hurt you, and I wish I didn't. You know what? If I could turn back the clock, I wish I could and just erase that night. But you know,
It's too late.
can we just go forward?
Look ahead and not back. Not punish each other for things we can't undo.
What are you thinking about?
I love you so much. It scares me sometimes. Because I thought I had found the strength to let you go. Yet here we are.
I just worry sometimes.
You don't like to worry.
take my beautiful wife to her brand new club, toast her success, and I may even have a little slow dance with you.
Really? Yeah. Oh, lucky me.
You worked hard to make this club happen. Now it is, and it looks great, and it's all yours. We're gonna celebrate, right? Guess what? I'll even be nice to Rick. You want me to? Place is packed. I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
You think Courtney is working?
Well, she should be.
What's wrong?
Are you sure this is a good idea? And Sonny's probably going to show up.
Cross that bridge when I get to it.
Thank you. All right, then. Well, here's to finding your way around or over that stone wall surrounded by wolves that's keeping you from your answers.
And here's to the direct route, right through the front door.
Why are you so tense?
I'm not.
Guy doesn't waste any time, does he? What are you doing?
Nothing. You know you don't like Rick, so I'm avoiding him.
Well, let's just get it over with.
Evening. I owe you an apology. I crossed the line last night. I took advantage of a bad situation.
Oh, you know, we all act like fools last night. I left my club opening, so unless you admit to skimming from the till.
No, I want to. Let's just hear what he has to say.
No, I just thought Carly should know that I left the club opening too. Working on a project of my own.
No harm, no foul. If you'll excuse us, my husband promised me a dance.
Absolutely.
Something wrong with you and him?
No, it's just that, you two don't like each other, so it's just better if we avoid them when you're...
I wonder what that other project was. Yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta take this. I'll be right back. All right.
Seems like you and Sonny are working things out.
Okay, listen. For everyone's sake, it's better that we just forget what happened last night. It's deleted. Never happened.
Understood. You won't get any complications from my end.
Very good. And I'm warning you again. If Sonny ever finds out, he will kill you.
No complications from my end at all.
Will you let the staff do that?
Oh, that's all right. I don't mind. Happy to do it. I ordered another couple of cases after I saw the reviews this morning. Did you see the papers?
They were pretty amazing.
Well, you sound surprised.
How did you get the press to come back?
Oh, you mean after Jason chased them off opening night? That was no easy feat.
Don't blame Jason for what happened that night.
I'm just saying that I'm glad that the press gave you a second chance.
Oh, I see. Are we friends now? Is that it? Okay, that's fine. You just need to remember that Sonny can never find out what happened that night.
You must be pretty proud of yourself. Putting Brenda in her place. What was it like watching her walk down the aisle, knowing you were going to humiliate her?
We both know that you did this.
Oh, you dumped Brenda at the altar and you're gonna blame me?
This has everything to do with you. You're the thought of Brenda being married to me, so you had to prove to yourself one last time that you could have her whenever you wanted.
Jack, did you see me and Brenda together with your own eyes?
I didn't think so.
Carly knows what she saw and Brenda admitted to.
Well, Carly gets upset. She gets upset. She jumps to conclusions from, time to time. Most of the time, it's not the right conclusion. So what are you talking about?
Now, Carly knows that you're not over Brenda and that you never will be.
I love my wife. I respect her. I would never leave her for Brenda or for anyone else. And I would never humiliate her.
You didn't even want Brenda, did you?
Just because you walked away from your wife to be with Brenda doesn't mean I will.
You didn't want her, but you had to prove to yourself one last time that you could control her, that you could break her down, have her whenever you wanted. You had to go on your little ego trip. Brenda and I would be married now if it wasn't for you, so congratulations.
You threw your wife away like yesterday's trash. It almost cost Brenda her life and Sky's. Right? Am I right?
No.
No? You almost drove her to murder. You didn't?
Sky didn't murder Alcazar.
Oh, no, right. That's right. Speaking of Sky, you ever seen her around town lately? So drunk she can barely stand. She's an embarrassment to herself and to everybody around her just because you could not honor your commitment. And for what? So you can throw away Brenda's life too? You're a loser.
Brenda's gone now. So you better watch out, because I might just come after you.
Well, come after me, candy boy. Because one of us is going to lose big. Ain't going to be me.
Jason, stop. Kill him, come on.
Well, we did okay at the bar.
Okay. Nearly tripled my projections.
Well, if the club's already this popular, then maybe we should just cut back on some of the advertising and depend on word of mouth.
No, I'd wait a couple of weeks. Use the ads to build up buzz. That way, when it peaks, it'll have that much more effect when word of mouth catches on.
Okay, whatever you say.
Staff coats?
Hey! Did you see the numbers?
Yep. I saw the papers. That's why I came over here.
If we keep going at this rate, then we're going to break even in the first year.
You are a good investment. That's why I'm so proud of you, baby.
It's well-deserved congratulations, isn't it? Listen, since the club is up and running, I was wondering, could I run something past you?
Well, you know what? You're on Carly's tab, not mine.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Spare me for a second, boss?
Make it fast.
Absolutely. Listen, I want to be real clear that I can learn from my mistakes.
You made a mistake with Carly's club?
No, with you. I pushed too hard to be your attorney. You called me on it. I backed off, but I have done...
Say what you mean.
What I mean is... I usually don't give up that easily when I want something. But I have done some really good work, notably with Brenda and Jason.
So you still want to be my lawyer?
All I want is to show you what I can really do.
Does working for Carly mean nothing to you?
Well, it means a great deal.
Well, why would you ask for a job if you already have one, especially right in front of Carly? That's kind of disrespectful to my wife,
Sonny, I've been very, very clear with you about my intentions from the beginning.
Okay. I keep my business with my wife separate. And that's the way it's going to stay. Excuse me. Hey. All right, I'll see you.
Okay, so...
All right.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, I'll see you at home later, right?
I will.
See you, Rick.
Take care. I guess I shouldn't have said anything.
You know he doesn't respond to pressure.
Yeah, maybe. Or maybe you were right about me all along.
You threatening me?
I don't want any complications here, and I'm sure you don't either. I'm just worried that Sonny might suspect something.
He doesn't.
You sure about that, Carly? I mean, did you see the way the man looks at me? He can obviously read me.
Well, you better make sure he can't.
Look, I wish that night hadn't happened either, okay? I wish that you hadn't come on to me and that I hadn't given it.
I don't even remember that night.
Well, that's a shame. But what I'm saying is I can understand if you were upset, and I can understand why you would want to hurt Sonny.
You know, you could have stopped yourself, Rick.
Come on, Carly. You didn't want that. Believe me. Unless you were off the booze, though. You did want to come clean. You know, and now that we're sitting here talking about it, I think maybe... I don't know, maybe you were right. Maybe we should go with your first instinct.
Excuse me?
Well,
what are you talking?
Oh, come on. I mean, you and Sonny obviously love each other very much. Maybe you can resolve things.
If Sonny finds out, you are dead. You can run, you can try and disappear, and he will still find you.
Do you think that maybe you can consider telling him? I don't know. Maybe your marriage won't be over. Maybe you'll be able to keep your place. I'm sure he'll let you see Michael from time to time.
So you're saying that I've got more to lose than you do?
That's the way you see it.
So you want me to talk to Sonny? Put a good word in so you could be his lawyer.
I really appreciate it. You okay?
Hey, I didn't mean you had to come right over.
No, I was just on my way back from the warehouse.
Oh, great. Now I won't feel bad about having to inconvenience you or anything.
No, I'm always happy to come back to my wife's workplace after I just left so she can tell me what.
Thank you.
For what?
For the club. For, believing in me. For all the things that I didn't get to say on opening night.
You know what? I didn't get a chance to tell you something that night either.
That's right. You were going to tell me something important, and I thought that you were... I don't know. I was just afraid that
No, you know what I wanted to say? Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I thought you were going to ask me for a divorce.
You see how you should never jump to conclusions?
I had my reasons. Anyway, I hate that night. I don't want to talk about that night. It was a terrible night.
Me too. You know, I showed up and I knew you thought I was with Brenda. I was at Lily's grave thinking about you and everything you've given me, and I wanted to come here and say thank you, but I didn't get a chance to because you ran away. Do me a favor. Don't run again. I mean, you can fight, you can scream, you can break things, but don't run.
You know, our marriage means everything to me. I'm not gonna let anybody or anything tear us apart.
Anything else?
No, go.
All right.
Go ahead with your meeting. I mean, yeah, unless it's something legal or something.
What do you ask?
Well, you know, before when Rick talked to you about wanting to work with you and you thought maybe I was offended, I wasn't. Because I know, we both know what he's wanted all along. He's been upfront about it, you know.
You want me to still hire Rick?
Well, you know, I know he's made mistakes. I know that, and he tries too hard, but he did get you out of jail on Christmas, and he helped Brenda and Jason, and I don't know, maybe Rick would be a good attorney for you.
Why is this so important?
I think Rick could be a good attorney for you.
Where's Rick at right now?
He's in the office.
Send him in here.
Okay. Thanks.
Hey. You wanted to see me?
Yeah.
have on my wife?
Well, what makes you think that I have any kind of hold over Carly?
Carly understands when I say no when it comes to business. I mean it, and I made it pretty clear to both of you that I don't need your services as my attorney or anything else. But yet, my wife ups and mounts yet another convincing case for you. I'm trying to figure out why. And it occurs to me that you might have some leverage on her.
Or maybe she just sees potential in me that has so far escaped your vision.
Oh, I don't think that's it.
No, I'm not surprised. You know what, Sonny? Maybe you're seeing complications that just don't exist. No, Carly and I hit it off. And I helped her with a project that was close to her heart because she allowed it. See, she gave me the opportunity to prove myself, and I did that, so she trusts me. But obviously you don't.
No.
All right. You know what? You can cut the pleasantries here, and you can just tell me I'm a big boy. You just don't like me, do you?
No.
No.
Hey, please don't tell me two are at it again.
You know what? I'm glad you're here, Carly. Sonny and I were just about to get everything out into the open.
Or you won't put the cards on the table? I got no problem with that. This isn't about liking or disliking you. As a matter of fact, I haven't given you that much thought. I base my decisions about my employees on two things. Whether I trust them or they do a good job. Both questions have to be answered.
Right, and clearly I've fallen short on both of them.
Well, it's pretty clear that you've withheld information ever since you hit this town.
Right.
Your history with Alcazar. The man who hurt a lot of people I care about, the man I hate, who wanted me dead. You keep that kind of information from me. And you got no place, no time, no way in my organization. Now, you want to work for my wife? That's her business, as long as you don't cross over the line. But don't think for 1 second that her club is an inroad to me, because I don't want anything to do with you. Are we clear on that?
Yeah.
Okay, great, we're clear.
Good.
So I think it's
Fantastic.
a good time for us to go over those new club ideas.
Right.
Great.
All right. We're all good now. Hey, I need you to get over to Carly's club right away. I want to discuss a pest problem.
The cat?
What can I do for you, Mr. Griffiths?
I need another background check on Rick Lansing.
That first dossier was pretty thorough.
Yeah, but not thorough enough to reveal his ties with Alcazar.
Yeah, that information was buried pretty deep.
Okay, my point exactly. There was a reason for that, just like there's a reason that Rick Lansing is plastered all over my life all of a sudden. I want you to find out what he wants and what he's planning to do.
Well, I don't know that I could discern his motives through a simple background.
Okay, you know what? Leave the discerning to me. All I want you to do is find out everything you can about him. Where he was born, who his parents were, who he slept with in college, and how he ended up with Alcazar. But most important, where and when his life intersected with mine.
So, that's it. Look, there's a precedence for it. You know, Luke operated some games out of his back room, his place. Turned quite a profit.
A game room?
Yeah, sure. Look, it's just another way for your customers to spend money.
I'll think about it.
Yeah. Listen, thanks for going to bat for me before.
Yeah, for the good it did.
Yeah, it's all right. Sonny's gonna realize that I don't scare away so easily. I'll just hang out. Who knows? Something may happen to change his mind.
I wouldn't count on it.
You forget I got a secret weapon.
Really, what's that? Me. No, Rick. I know when to back off my husband. I cannot help you with this.
Oh, sure you can, Carly. Especially considering the circumstances.
Are you threatening to blackmail me?
Draw attention to yourself. Sit down.
If you don't mind me asking, sir, if you're so suspicious of Rick Lansing, why is he still around?
Well,
he wouldn't be if he hadn't come forward with the information to get Jason and Brenda acquitted. Besides, he's working with my wife. It gives me the opportunity to keep him close just in case, you know, something happens and I need to figure out what he's after and what he's capable of doing it to get it.
I think you misunderstood.
No, I don't think so. I'm very good at reading between the lines. And what I heard you say was either convince Sonny to give me a job or I'm gonna tell him that we slept together.
See, Carly, you're thinking of this in the wrong way. This isn't blackmail. Okay? This is a favor that you're doing for a friend. And in exchange, we're just keeping a little secret. Come on, Carly, it's nothing evil that you're doing here, and in return, you're getting something that'll benefit you as well. All due modesty aside, I am very good at what I do. As a matter of fact, people have said that I am the best.
Oh, well, excuse me for not being impressed, but I heard that for years from Alexis.
Well, sure. But Sonny still needs an attorney, a capable woman that can keep him out of trouble. Now, I would think as his wife, that's worth the extra effort, you know, considering the fact that you guys are doing so well and Brenda's out of town now.
When are you going to realize that if Sonny finds out what happened in that motel, you are not going to need a job. All you're going to need is a casket.
Oh, good. Then we both have reasons to make sure that he doesn't find out. Now, the way I wanted to configure this back room is very simple.
How far do you think you can push me?
Is that what I'm doing?
Don't you blackmail me, Rick? Are you going to tell Sonny or not?
You know what? You further my interests. I'll keep your secret.
That's very nice, very cryptic. But remember, it's your secret, too. Because sleeping with me, it's not going to win any points with Sonny.
Yeah, but at least I'll have some company on the outside looking in.
I can't believe I ever trusted you.
Oh, come on, Carly, relax. We're friends, remember? Don't be overly dramatic about the whole thing. And after all, that's what got you in trouble in the first place.
Are you clear on how urgent this is? I want this information on Rick Lansing yesterday. I'm on it. You guys were like, huddled up over here and talking quiet.
Oh, no, we're just talking about ideas for the club. Rick's... You want to hear his idea?
No, you know, what I want to hear is what he's using against you. Dig into me.
Rick didn't exactly have to twist my arm for me to want his help. I mean, look at this place. He made it all possible for me. I don't know. I thought maybe he'd be good for you too.
Come on, Corey. That's not.
No, let me just hear me out, okay? Please hear me out. Okay, there was Rick's business sense, but there was more. Okay, you remember when you and Brenda were going through all your stuff and I was climbing the walls over it? He was nice to me. He listened. And I don't mean to rehash old things here, okay? I just want you to understand why I considered him a friend so quickly and why I trusted him. He was a shoulder for me, Sonny. He listened, and God knows I'm only human. And I don't know if you're going to accept this, but,
I'm sorry. Hello?
Listen carefully. Jason Morgan and your sister are being detained in a cabin in the mountains.
Who is this?
32 Spruce Lane.
It's pretty cold up there, too, so I don't know how they're gonna stay warm.
is this? Who? God.
What happened?
So, Jason and Courtney are in the cabin in the mountains.
Is that what the caller said to you?
Yeah.
Who was it?
He hung up, and I gotta go.
Sonny, don't. They are in love. Why can't you accept it? Sonny, don't. Don't go charging up to that cabin to confront Jason.
Did you know about this?
No.
Did they tell you where they were going?
No.
I'm just scared.
Okay? As far as I've seen, Jason has been completely loyal to you. He has turned his back on Courtney, even though it is tearing him apart.
Jason knows what's best.
In his head, maybe? What about his heart? Sonny, they shouldn't have to deny their feelings.
So, Jason went behind my back? Is that what you're saying?
Well, if he did, then you drove him to it.
He agreed with me. He doesn't want to put Courtney's life in danger.
Well, maybe he changed his mind. Maybe he realized that love is worth the risk.
He's wrong.
Really?
Yeah.
What does it say about us then, Sonny? Huh?
What do you mean?
If you go charging up to that cabin and you confront Jason and Courtney, you're going to push Courtney away for good. And you're going to lose the best friend you ever had.
Jason knows what's right.
If Jason is up at that cabin, he is not going to hide it from you. You know that he is too honest for that. He's going to come to you, and he is going to tell you what happened. You know that, Sonny. So just take it down and count to 10, and just give him a chance to do the right thing.
It's too late for that, Carly.
Why can't you just accept that they are in love?
Because there are other things that are more important.
You know, you act like it is some act of defiance. We don't choose who we are in love with. You know that. It just happened.
Doesn't mean you have to act on it.
Okay, so maybe Jason knows that, Sonny. Maybe that is why he's gone away to take Courtney somewhere safe so he can...
Courtney is not safe. She's not safe. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Has it occurred to you at all that maybe there's something suspicious about an anonymous caller giving you that information?
Yes, it has occurred to me.
So maybe it's a trap.
So maybe I should go there as soon as possible to get them out. Has that occurred to you?
Fine, you know what, I'm going with.
No, you're not going. You're not coming with me. You're not following me. You're staying right there. You understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
Okay.
Well, here's something you don't see every day. Carly Corinthos without a man in groping distance.
Oh, get out. We're not open for business.
Do I detect a note of hostility?
More than a note.
Oh, come on. I meant as a compliment. You're one of those women that always have strong, competent men.
You want to get thrown out?
Who's going to do that? Your faithful husband? Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I saw him just tear out of here like he was late for a 3-alarm fire. You know, that's odd. Sonny's usually so calm and collected. I sure hope there isn't trouble among the ranks.
Yeah, and what would you know about it?
I haven't stopped caring about you. I've just been trying to do what's right for everyone else.
What about you?
It's killing me. All I think about is being with you.
I was kidnapped, and Jason just came.
I got an anonymous call. You were here.
Yeah, I got the same call about Courtney. Someone tied her up, took her coat, shoes, so she couldn't leave by foot. And after I got here, they slashed my tires.
So it was a setup. You should have known as much, right?
I'm glad you guys came. We need to get back.
Hold on. You guys go outside, see what you can find. Look around. Just look. You got any idea what who could have done this?
Courtney didn't see the guys, neither did I.
Faith Roscoe.
What about her?
She showed up at the cellar, talking about how you weren't all powerful and how all empires come to an end because of accidents and betrayal.
You see, that's why I don't want you anywhere near Jason. You put yourself in danger. You risk your life. Is this getting through to
Sonny.
you? What?
That's enough.
All I know is that a couple of goons took off with Sonny as he hot-footed out of here. I think I heard them mention something about Jason.
Like you didn't already know.
Oh, what? Did I hit a nerve? Is there maybe some truth to that rumor about you and Jason having a hot and heavy thing a couple of years back?
I would kill for Jason, and he would do the same for me. So you better watch what comes out of your mouth next.
When your husband and Jason disagree, whose side are you on?
Well, we're family, so we're on the same side, which would be the opposite of yours. You're behind that phone call to Sonny. That's why you come sniffing around. You set the whole thing up, Faith.
Set what up?
You lying whore.
Hey, stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
You mess with Sonny, you were gonna pay. You don't know what you're talking about, you bitch. You know you were nothing to Sonny. Nothing. This from his little slut wife.
Carly, cool it. Calm down. It's over.
It's only over when she is out of here. Get her out. Just get out.
Xander.
Don't you ever touch me again. Wench.
Go me, Xander.
Do you know who that woman is? Do you know Xander? She is a small-time wannabe mobster. And she is working with Ned, and I know you are working with Ned. So that means you're about to get yourself in a whole world of grief. She is Sonny's enemy. So you better stay away from him or you're not going to get another chance.
Well, I just saved you from a charge of assault and battery, but hey, no thanks necessary.
What are you doing here, anyway?
She wanted to see your new club.
I meant what I said, Xander. I know you're working for Ned, and he and Faith have it in for Sonny.
That's their business.
Yeah, well, don't make it yours.
I'm staying out of it.
Xander, I know you. And I know you have made some bad decisions in the past, and as someone who used to be your friend, I'm giving you some friendly advice. Don't fall back into that pattern. You crossed Sonny before. He let it slide. You're not going to be so lucky again.
Fair warning.
All I did was break up a fight.
Xander, you swooped in to play protector to Faith. I saw it with my own eyes. What's with that?
I work for Ned. He's a legitimate businessman who gave me a job when nobody else would.
And where does Faith come in?
Well, he and Faith are working on some things together, and I acted on behalf of my employer.
And what's this something that they're working on?
I don't know.
You don't know? They haven't told you anything?
Well, I have some ideas. Ned wants to pay Sonny back. He hates him. But the details they keep private.
Then stay away from it. Look, work for Ned and his legitimate enterprises, but steer clear of Faith.
It's not quite that cut and dry.
Hello? One of them had you planting drugs in this place, didn't they? This is a bad situation, and it's getting worse.
Gia, I am trying to start my life over from the ground up, and this is my chance.
To do what?
To make some money, to make some good money, to prove myself.
Okay, let me get this straight. Emily, the love of your life is supposed to be coming back to town, and you think you're gonna prove yourself by throwing in with these guys against Sonny? Xander, you'll wind up dead.
You wonder why Courtney didn't come to us about Faith Roscoe after the way we've been treating her lately?
Courtney was threatened.
I tell her every day to stay out of my life, and I know you've come down on her, how you don't want the business to touch her. What do you expect her to do? Besides, Faith didn't make a direct threat.
How would you know?
Because I walked in on the end of the argument, and Courtney handled it.
Courtney was abducted, brought to this cabin
That's
because
right.
of you, Jason.
Faith
So what are we
set
talking
it up
about here?
Faith is the problem, not Courtney.
All right. So Courtney is innocent in all this. Let's talk about you.
Now, Jason has done everything he can to keep me out of his life.
That's not what it looked like when I walked in here. You're gonna get my sister killed if you keep this up.
So, did you find Jason and Courtney at the cabin?
Yep.
So was it a setup? Are they okay?
They're fine.
That's how it was, isn't it?
What?
You came down on them like the wrath of God. Told them they couldn't be together and sent them packing.
Yeah, something like that.
Sonny, why don't you just give it up?
I'm not going to stand by and watch her die.
You know what?
can if
Nothing
want,
you
but I'm not
say,
gonna do
nothing
that.
you do is going to keep Jason and Courtney apart.
Mr. and Mrs. Corinthos, I apologize for the incident earlier. I was just coming on duty, but I want you to know that woman will never be allowed in this club again.
Oh, thanks, Charlie.
You got something to tell me?
No, it wasn't a big deal.
What? What woman?
Faith Roscoe.
What does she want?
Well, who knows? She came here talking her trash like she always does, and I got rid of her. End of story.
Did she threaten you?
Do you know that she claims to be related to Catherine, the woman who first owned this place?
Yeah, how?
She says she's her grandmother.
Yeah, right. That's a coincidence.
Yeah, well, anyway, she thinks it entitles her to be able to just breeze in here whenever she feels like it, but I set her straight.
She's getting bolder.
What do you mean?
She was behind Courtney's so-called abduction. It was a setup to get Jason and Courtney in a compromising position, so when I walked in, I'd see it.
I told you, didn't I tell you, that you had nothing to worry about, that there's no way Jason would be so disloyal as to go behind your back and take Courtney to the mountains just to get around you?
Are we going to get into this again?
You ordered Jason to get Courtney, and I think it's...
I don't think for Jason. I presented a scenario. He did what he thought was right to keep Courtney safe. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nothing you do or she says is going to change his mind.
Okay, now you need to understand something. Jason's strongest belief is that people have the right to make their own choices and take their own risks. And Courtney loving him is her risk to take, and as soon as he realizes that, they're going to be together. And you're going to need to find a way to accept it.
You think I enjoy pressuring Jason into staying away from Courtney, breaking my sister's heart? Especially since we started getting close.
No, I don't think that you enjoy it,
I did
Sonny,
what I know is right.
Yeah, I know the drill. Protect the helpless, defenseless little women. Do you have any idea what a raving chauvinist you are? Why can't you just respect that it's a woman's right to decide what risk she wants to take? You certainly do, you know. Look, we need to agree to disagree on this one because I don't want to fight with you anymore.
Fine with me.
Maybe we should choose a different topic, something that just involves us. Like extending our family. Aren't we supposed to be trying to make a baby?
Well, see, that's the problem. Because, you know, we shouldn't be having to work on it. We should just enjoy each other. And if a baby happens, it's a gift. No?
Yeah. But would you rather that we didn't try and get pregnant right now?
There's nothing on this earth I would rather have than having a baby with you. But it scares me. It's like more happiness than I meant to have.
I understand. Okay, sometimes I feel like I don't deserve to be happy because of all the things that I've done wrong in my life.
Yeah, but all the wrong is behind the scenes. Not that we're perfect, but you know.
No, we're not perfect, but we're certainly not boring either.
Never a dull moment, right?
And you know what? We're perfect for each other.
Right.
And we're going to be perfect for a child. When he or she decides to show up, and that's all that matters.
Yes.
Yeah. You better know. Jason, wait. Oh, you look like you've been hit by a truck. What happened with Courtney?
Nothing happened. Nothing's gonna happen. Don't mention Courtney to me again, please.
You know what? I'm glad you're here. We got some things to go over.
Well, I'm gonna get out of your way, because it's obvious that Jason's upset, which means he probably had a fight with Courtney. So I'm gonna go check on her and see how she's doing now that she's had her heart stomped on again.
Is she right? You and Courtney have a fight?
Nope, I just asked her to leave town.
She agreed?
She tried to fight for us. But I think Courtney finally understands that I'm not going to be coming back to her.
I just saw Jason. He looked like his heart had been sliced open. I thought he might be in bad shape, too.
You know, Carly, I don't know what to do anymore. I have tried every way I know how to get Jason to realize how much I love him. You know, I mean, that all that matters to me is being with him, and I can't get through.
It's frustrating, isn't it?
Jason swears that he'll never come back to me. I'm starting to believe it.
So are you going to give up?
I don't see what other choice I have, you know? I mean, he was just here. Carly, I tried to touch his face, and she shook me off like I was just some stranger. God, you could see how devastated I was, and he didn't care. He just walked out.
Of course he cares. Courtney.
You know, I thought that when I realized my own husband had stalked me, that hurt. Boy, was I wrong. I was like practice for this. You know what? There's just a simple truth that I need to face. Maybe Jason doesn't love me the way that I love him.
I'm sure we have Ned and Faith to thank for Courtney's so-called kidnapping. They are testing me, seeing how far they can push me without having to resort to open warfare. They're hoping I won't retaliate like a couple of spoiled kids. Now, this should prove to you that my enemies, no matter how civilized they are, they will use Courtney as a weapon against me, and by extension, you. Now, we got away with it this time because we're dealing with amateurs, but next time, you know, it could be a
You think I haven't tortured myself over and over with that thought? You don't think I've tried to make Courtney understand I asked her to leave town? I don't know what else you expect from me.
You think I'm not sorry?
What else do you want me to do?
Do you think I'm not sorry?
Sonny, excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but I just thought you might like to know. DA's office just put out a press release. Alexis Davis has been arrested for Alcazar's murder.
There is no doubt in my mind that Jason loves you. That is why he broke it off. Because Sonny managed to convince him that the best way to love you is to end things. And Jason would make sacrifices for anybody. He'd sacrifice anything just for the people he loves. I know that. He's put my happiness ahead of his own more times than I care to count.
Yeah, well, I'm a long way from being happy, Carly.
Well, then maybe you should let it go. Maybe you should take Sonny's offer and go away to college and meet someone new. Maybe you'd be better off. Jason wouldn't be, though.
Are you saying that I should fight for him?
Jason loves you, Courtney. And I love him, and he has finally met someone who is worthy of his love, and I want him to take this chance. He's not like Sonny. Courtney, in his heart, he knows that who you decide to love is your choice to make. And if you fight for him, you will win.
Thanks for the update, Rick. We were in the middle of something, so.
Have a pleasant evening.
You can't like the way you treat him, but he keeps taking it. Why is that?
I
have something he wants, and when I find out what it is, I will know how to proceed. Well, it's too bad, though, because he's a good lawyer, almost as good as Alexis.
You know, it's weird that, remember, she wouldn't represent us in a murder case or anything that had to do with a violent crime, and now she's a killer? Unless Baldwin's lying again.
Hate's a powerful emotion. I mean, you know, Alcazar's bomb killed Alexis' sister. He confronted her in the park. She went into premature labor. Anybody would want revenge.
You were never gonna guess what I just heard on the news.
Alexis was arrested for Alcazar's murder.
Someone should have figured this out sooner. It all adds up. Alexis kills Alcazar, and then she hides in plain view while she manipulates her way through the court system. She represents you and Brenda. And then when it looks like you're going to be guilty, she bails. And all of a sudden, she's sneaking around, making anonymous phone calls. They clear you.
I gotta give her credit. She could have gotten away clean with Alcazar's murder. She hadn't cleared Brenda and me.
Alexis put us all through hell because her ego was out of control. She thought that she could clear you and Brenda, and she was smart enough not to implicate herself. There's nothing noble about that. She's just not as brilliant as she thought she was.
Alexis is a mother. Whether or not she deserves to pay for Alcazar's murder, that's debatable, but her child doesn't. Now, the little girl who I thought was mine at one time is in the hospital with her mother on her way to prison.